And it's a beautiful Tuesday morning, day number 6 in the month of December. Good morning once again and welcome to Top of the Bridge, Up and Go. Shelz is in the building. Shelz.
Yeah. Oh, go on.
There, Bridget.
We're there.
You
We're
good?
there. Yes, sir.
All right.
Why, Jody, I light up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shelz. Oh, boy. So you see like how she had the ant of them on her head? Imagine that on somebody's car. You remember the pet peep? That's what my car.
So that look good, you know?
No.
Yeah, look real good. Yeah, trust me.
No, nobody get the peep for them ideas.
2 for 1.
Like that.
Vito. Morning, Peter, John. Morning, Jody across the glass. And good morning once again, Bridge Nation. Of course, coming up at 7 o'clock this morning, we have an interview with Brithny Hamilton and Tiran Maxwell, Mr. and Miss High School Talent and Personality Competition winners. We have our new sound that we unleashed yesterday. Got several calls, surprisingly, on the first day when the sound was given. Had about 8 or so calls. Let's see what will happen today. We'd like to find a winner because we'd like to do that several times over between now and Christmas. At 8 o'clock this morning, Nathaniel Peat, an award-winning entrepreneur and candidate for Global Jamaica Diaspora Council representative for South UK, will be our guest. 8 o'clock this morning.
Of course, at 8:30 is all about Fresh Face Tuesday with recording artist Asabi. So looking forward to that reasoning. At 8:45, so we're going to fly out and check in with our peeps over there in Canada. It's all about the Canadian connection with Red and DJ Ritz on Flow 98.7 at 9:30. We have some more Christmas love songs to play. Okay, I like this. That's the theme this morning, Christmas love songs. Okay, hardly write it down. You can see how it go. And you know the peeps, the thing of peeps, right in between the old vibes, and we're going to keep the energy going the right way down. So after we'll check in with our peeps in the streets to see how traffic so how the roads. They have very interesting facts coming from WTF. That's what the fact. Apparently 2 of Santa's reindeer originally had different names. I don't know how them know that, but alright, that's what them say. Of course, at 6:30 we have our first update, followed by the proverb of the day. And I know that we're enjoying the little cool breeze out the door, dumb. Yeah, man, the week just start, but someone's still gonna try to get on your nerves to see if you can relate to our pet peeve. For the health conscious peeps, the vibes for the love of health is coming your way. And for my series lovers, especially my Netflix lovers, I found an interesting one on Netflix, so stay tuned for binge or cringe. Yeah, Richie.
Alright, it's a good look, definitely. It's time for
WTF.
What the fact?
Alright, here we go on. 2 of Santa's reindeer originally had different names. Now, in the 1823 poem A Visit from St. Nicholas, which originally introduced the world to Santa's reindeer, 2 of the flying creatures had slightly different names according to Syracuse.com. Donna and Blitzen were instead Dunder and Bliksem, which is a Dutch way to refer to thunder and lightning.
So the names were massacred?
Dunder and Blitzen. Donna Blitzen, Dunder and Blitzen. Which one would I rather?
I like the latter, actually.
Yeah, Dunder and Blitzen.
Blitzen, yeah.
Yeah.
Donna, spelled D-O-N-N-E-R, by the way. And Blitzen?
That's what we know now.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fact, the kind of interesting facts that we share with you at this time every weekday morning, Mondays through Thursdays.
Hey,
we have some stories to share at 6:30.
No, I was just mentioning something a while ago.
Okay.
I remember the first time we actually realized a reindeer did real. I never know, like, no, I look at it, I was sitting there and I say, hold on there! And then, the next thing I go check for, you see a reindeer in real life.
Yeah.
I go check if they can fly. But they're not show me yet, so I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Be patient.
Yeah, man, kids, be patient. Them real kids. But we're not see them fly yet, so we're just going to wait for that.
All right. Good luck with that.
All right, Bridge Nation, it's time for update, and I was looking forward to this one. I was wondering if anybody would have something to say, and turns out Beanie Man does. So, Mobile Awards, big up Skilly Bang again for his win. But, Richard, when we read that they got rid of the reggae category, I was waiting for somebody to say, hold on, this can't go on. So here we go on, Beanie Man, dancehall icon. He has made a call for the directors of the Music of Black Origin, the Mobile Awards, to reinstate the reggae category, as well as create a separate category for the dancehall genre. In an Instagram post, the Girls Them Sugar shared video clips of his acceptance speech at the 2000 Mobile Awards, where he collected his 3rd trophy, and his performance at the 2022 event, which was held on November 30. He said, "Blessings to Mobile Awards for having me. London, the energy is unmatched. Love and light. Also, let's bring back the reggae category. Let's add a dancehall category. The existence of life is to push forward and evolve. That's what he wrote. So, hey,
that's a man who's keen on supporting the music of Jamaican origin.
Hey,
yeah, and he's making some strong statements.
I was waiting for it, Richie. From here, them saying get rid of reggae. I say, hold on, that can't sit well, you know. So
they kind of bulk all of the music of the Caribbean in
together.
one.
Yeah, but you notice a trend, the Grammys also. That is now looking like a trend.
Yeah, just put the Caribbean as one. Hey.
Thanks for putting your voice out there, Beanie Man. Let's see how they respond to that. All right,
for real.
Now we also want to give you a story in relation to Thames and Wizkid. Their song "Essence" has topped the Billboard year-end Afrobeats chart. According to Billboard, the Nigerian came out as the top artist on the U.S. Afrobeats Songs Artist list, which is commissioned as a historic first. The year-end charts rank all of the top entertainers in the respective genres as recorded by Billboard during 2022. So Thames, who recently had a big boost to her career after co-writing Rihanna's Lift Me Up, sees her song Essence with Wizkid along with 3 other songs dominating the year-end top 10. These include Free Mind, Higher at number 7, and there's also and Found featuring Brent Fayez is at number 10. So that's a very, very good look for this this African entertainer, Nigerian born, who's definitely taking the world by storm. Congratulations to Thames and also to Wizkid. And we have a big up thing that Justin.
Yeah.
For Bebo? For his remix.
Yeah, for his contribution to the song as well.
Yeah, man.
Worldwide hit.
Man.
And we celebrate with them on that. All right. 6:34 is the time. That's it for
Update.
Time for the proverb of the day.
Dark no hole if you have bone. Dark no hole if you have bone.
No hole if him have bone.
The one you just heard don't have no bone. That's why
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that difficult.
Is it?
Dogs love bones.
Right. And him now got hole.
And bones give them a lot of satisfaction.
Yeah, brother. So him now have time for complaining or hole.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you don't mind sharp, the worst thing out around him and do him bark.
True.
Because dog no hole if he have bone.
Right.
All right. So the official meaning, though, is that people do not become upset or agitated if they are comfortable. It is also difficult for some persons to lobby against issues which do not directly concern them. Dog no howl F im ha bone. Yeah,
that is it.
Yeah, that is a proverb of the
I
day.
like that one.
All right, and don't be confused by the little howl you heard a while ago. That was a dog without a bone.
Yeah.
All right, that's the proverb of the day. We'll move right now to our pet peeve of the morning. And who's got it?
I got it.
What?
Hold on.
Hardly.
I got it this
Hold
morning.
on.
Nobody knows about that. Hardly.
Yeah, man. Me.
This serious.
Yeah.
Bridge Nation, I and I have the pet
Hold on.
peeve.
You ready?
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it again. For the very first time at last,
Yeah.
DJ Audley is about to express himself publicly
Yeah.
in this feature we call Pet Peeve.
What kind of present?
Pet peeves. Maybe this is his pet peeve because I
Because-
won't stop talking.
Yeah.
What kind of
Pet peeves are
Jojo?
things that people do that you find annoying, irritating, or even upsetting. Let us see who upset DJ Adler now because the man don't get upset easily.
No, you know that. Richie, hey, Jojo, Richie and Shelz have set me up this morning. But, all right. Bridge Nation, my pet peeve this morning, right? Somebody ever asks you, right, for money. You understand? Right?
Man or woman?
Well, I know.
Yeah.
Straight across the board. Man and or woman.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
You give them a money.
Right.
Right? And when you give them the money, them say, yo, I want that.
God.
Eh?
Oh, Lord.
Eh? I want that. Yeah. You give them a grand, yo, well, I can't get two. You give them a bills.
Are you name with him?
You know, Or Shelz, you give them a 5 bills.
Yeah, I know.
How they know that? All right.
I know you're last.
In the first place,
Yeah.
you're not giving them
Your very last dollar.
Them
You
know.
understand?
Eh.
But immediately,
Yeah, man.
before the money even reaches, like, yo,
And it's not like you owe them.
listen,
Beggars can't be choosers, what them choosy.
listen. Let me tell you, Richie, no. Meaning, I'm not easily peeved. You know what I mean?
We get, man, I don't get by anybody in there.
Right?
So.
But listen,
Yeah, man. And some of them say it with them face, too, you know. Some of them not say the words, you know. Some of them look on the money and
How do you respond?
yo, give me back my money.
Oh, you know what?
Take it
All
back.
right, give it back.
Take it, yo, give me back. You know what?
Clearly you know what.
You understand?
So,
Right.
so suppose you go to Maxfield now.
Yeah.
And I play out by the big promotion there, and
Yes.
some of the big thing, and you give them a 5 bills.
Me give a phone,
Let's say it's all a female.
Oh, yeah.
Known or unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We give them our food.
And the Empress say, so what? Only that?
You can't do face, sir.
You can't make it affect your mixing, you know. Your presentation of it turn up same way.
Yo,
So prepare for that.
we just get a big smile.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Ear to ear. You understand?
The king and the queen are in the building, so to speak. In fact, 2 youngsters from high schools in Kingston who have been crowned. One Miss High School, and the other would be Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah, high school. They came out on top in a fantastic competition that has quite a bit of history and has been running in the high school fraternities for quite some time. And we'd like to say congratulations to both of them. From Dunoon Technical High School, Miss High School winner Brithny Hamilton. Good morning, Brithny.
Good morning.
And congratulations.
Thank you. I'm elated to have won this competition. I'm very glad to be here today.
All right, we're happy to have you, and you're looking really good in your uniform and your crown on top of your head and all of that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and equally as happy is the man Tiran Maxwell. Has a very firm handshake, by the
Yeah,
way.
man.
Yeah, man. He's from Camperdown High School, and he's Mr. High School. Congratulations, Tiran.
Thank you for that.
How are you feeling
I'm
today?
feeling very elated to win. It was a good competition.
When was the coronation, by the way?
Saturday night,
Just Saturday gone.
right?
All right. So we want to get a little bit of the history behind this competition. Of course, Brithny was explaining off air that it has been running for some time now.
Yes, it
You said over 15 years?
Yes.
Okay. What is it all about, really?
Well, it's a development program. The objective of this programming is to train us as leaders to go back into our school to train the existing and future leaders. It's a development program. It teaches us how to market ourselves and our school, to wear our uniform as a brand, and to help build our school and community.
So what are some of the elements of the preparation? Obviously, you have to do a lot of research about your school,
Yeah.
have a lot of knowledge about that, I suspect.
Yes, and Jamaica as a society as well.
Yeah.
So it's more about, as I said, leadership. So the 9 principles to success, how to hold a conversation, stage presence, working together, cooperation, and so forth.
How many of the young ladies were you up against?
I was up against at least 25.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Respect.
Tiran, you came through among how many men, young men in the competition?
Around equally the same, because you had to have a king and a queen from your school.
How easy or how difficult was it to go through that? Seems like rigorous training in terms of preparation for the big night.
Well, I mean, it wasn't easy. There were times when we genuinely did not want to push through, but throughout the training, we learned, like Brithny said, the 9 principles to success. One of them was discipline, and another was perseverance. So we're learning that even though it got hard and we sometimes wanted to give up or quit, we still persevered and we pushed through, and here we are today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fantastic.
thanks for that. Tiran, I'm going to stick with you, bro. We all know when it comes to competition in high schools, it's a big deal. The school spirit is in it and all
Yeah.
these things. Is it the same for this competition at Camperdown?
Well, yes, it is the same. Camperdown was behind me, pushing, encouraging me, motivating me throughout the whole process. I had teachers who were speaking with me, telling me, helping me with my talent piece, helping me with my creative work, and they were encouraging me to, no matter who else is there, not to shy away from the competition or to get demotivated and not show up.
Brithny?
It's the same for me. My principal, vice principal, and senior teachers were there. They were behind me, supporting me 100%. The school, the students every day. Even when I went there yesterday, children were asking me how they can join the competition because they were so inspired.
Nice.
On the night itself, what did you have to do?
Well, we had to show our talent pieces. We had creative wear, we had a formal wear. There was a segment where we had, the gentlemen, we learned how to properly dance with a female, a partner dance. So we had that segment. We had different segments where we had to answer a question. So it was just like Miss World or Miss Universe, where we got a question, but to answer it formally, properly. So they trained us how to do that as well.
Tiran, before we move on, how do you properly dance with a female? Can you break it down for us?
Get my
People
notes.
who are not
Let me
that
get my
good
notes.
at we're taking pen and paper so we can make some notes.
All right, so firstly, we had to approach a female. We had to properly ask her, may I have this dance? And then we had to, if she agreed, we had to take a bow. And then after we take our bow, we would then take her hand and dance with her properly.
And properly meaning?
Meaning her hand would be rest on your shoulder, one hand up, and your hand would be right above her waist.
Oh, so it didn't go beyond that?
No.
Okay.
Properly, Richie.
Properly, that's right. Brithny, did somebody approach you like that?
So it was not equal, but we did that in preparation for the competition. But on the night, I believe we didn't have an equal number of boys because the Queen School was there. So we had girls' schools, you know, so it wasn't an equal number.
Okay, so not everybody was approached like that. But no worries.
Yes.
No worries. Now, schools were drawn from all across Jamaica?
Yes. We even had a student from Mile Gully High and Taki High School. So.
What will you do with all that you've learned in this competition now as young persons approaching the future? How will it help you going forward?
Well, indeed, as I said before, we're going to start our own development programs in our school and in our communities. The information that I've learned, the skills, I'll take them forward with every competition or anything career-wise, anything that I do in life, because these are lifelong skills.
All right. So you guys have any advice for young persons, not just persons who are looking to go into the competition, but just in general when it comes to just representing themselves and seeing themselves as a brand? Tiran?
Well, yes. Specifically for males, my advice to males is not to shy away from competition, that's one, and not to be demotivated or because you see somebody else from a different school or somebody else who may be seen like high status, you lower your standard or you lower your confidence and you say, all right, this person is better than I am, so I'm not going to enter this competition or I'm not going to try and do something because this person probably get it over me or this person may be better than me. This person looks a particular way, so I have no chance of beating this person or accomplishing this goal. So for me, my advice to younger people would be, you have a dream, you have a goal, something you want to accomplish, go for it. It doesn't matter what it may be. It doesn't matter how difficult it may seem or who may be there who you think can do it over you. Believe in yourself, go for your dream, go for your goal, and with God's help, there's a chance of you accomplishing it.
That's right. I like it.
I really like competitions like these because it's not just about like how beautiful you are or handsome you are. It's about your knowledge. It's knowledge based and talent based and so on. And so for you to come through on top means that you have done very, very well. If I should ask you, Brithny, what is the highlight of the competition for you? What would that be?
For me, the highlight of the competition would definitely have to be the creative wear, because I know a lot of us spend hours, especially me, on our creative pieces, and to see them come to light and the crowd just loving them, that was amazing. I really love that part.
What was your talent piece?
My talent piece was actually done by Miss Manchester in the Festival Queen. It's about woman injustice. So injustice against women. It was really amazing, and
Poetic piece?
Yeah, it's more of a DJ type song. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what it would sound like.
Okay. You want a little piece?
A little piece.
Yeah,
All right. Mr. Woman in justice, baby, a baby, young girl, and lady, a lady. Or you for take uncertainty for maybe when not just no. Youth, you crazy?
Whoa. You
Where did that voice come
see why we're not talking to her as a runner-up, though, but as the queen. Tiran,
Nice.
what kind of talent piece did you do?
Well, my talent piece was different.
Uh-huh.
My talent piece was more of a speech or a monologue in a sense, because I'm not a singer, as you can see. She's a singer here, and I definitely cannot dance.
Okay.
Like I said, I was learning how to dance properly. So I did what I can do best, which is speaking.
Speaking. What was your topic? What did you focus on?
Well, it was more of a freestyle in a sense. I went up there. I spoke on the first thing that popped up, which was, I was speaking on mindset.
Okay.
I went up there. It was a speech in a drama setting. So I was up there saying something of like, you ever meds it, like, I'm gonna think my normal, something of that sort. Yeah, so it came off as dramatic and funny in a sense.
All right. And you delved on some topical issues, I suspect.
Right.
Fantastic. What is expected of you both now going forward? Your reign is for a year, I
Yes.
suspect. Brithny?
So we're going to promote the program because it is a wonderful program, and I hope more students join to get the experience. Of course, as I said, we're going to do our development programs. We're going to do some community service, giving back to the community. We have planned something at a Golden Age home, and we're just going to be all around helping out wherever we can, building our school and other schools, in fact.
That's right.
And Tiran?
Well, like Brithny said, the same thing, but for me specifically, I'll be focusing mainly on developing younger males, because as you can see in society, the males are the ones who are really being victims to crime, violence. So I'll be mainly focusing on trying to help or save as much as possible from my year group or from my age. So for me, I'll be focusing on developing males from grade 10 to 13, especially at Camperdown High School. I'll be starting there because that's the school I go to. So I'll be starting a development program where I will teach young men that, hey, the crime may not be the only way, right? It's definitely not the only way. So you don't have to go down that path. I'll teach whatever that I have learned from the competition. I'll teach it to them apart, along with some other key factors to life.
All right.
I love it.
Fantastic. I really admire and appreciate talking with student leaders and students of excellence.
Yeah, man. I
And
agree.
we're proud of both of you. Congratulations. Shall we give them a nice big round of applause, please?
That's it, man. That is it.
It's not as loud as it was on Saturday night. We understand that. But we did the best we could.
Yeah, man.
If I went any louder, I'd get a little hoarse. And you don't want me to be hoarse for the rest of the program, right?
Not at all.
By the way, Tiran, are you aware that Brazil has gone through to the quarterfinals in the World Cup?
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, I am aware.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that your team, Tiran?
No.
I knew it. Tiran,
course,
I always say to
Tiran.
bring Tiran.
Well, I am.
Can check out the interview.
I want to hear which side and bring. Which side and
I'm a strong supporter of Argentina.
All right. We won't hold it against you. Thankfully, I have Brithny still in the studio. Brithny?
I don't like football.
Oh my God. I like that. So we'll work with that. And listen, because she could have said Argentina. I'm serious. She could have said Argentina.
She could have said,
Yeah.
but if I had to like a team, it would be
Brazil.
Brazil. But we're not going to force it out of her. All right, guys, congratulations
Yeah, man,
again and
enough
all
love.
the best. Not just with your year of reign, but also with your studies. What do you want to become later on in life, Tiran?
I would like to become an entrepreneur.
Okay.
That's right.
Businessman.
An airline transport pilot.
Oh, there you go. Good luck and best wishes. Congratulations to all, all right? This is the sound that you must identify. What sound is that? 876-676-4996 or 876-551-5782. The latter is our WhatsApp number. Call us right now and try to identify the sound.
All right. Who got on the line? Good morning. Welcome to the Secret Sound Game.
Yeah, morning.
Morning. Who's calling?
Yeah, Delroy.
Delroy. Walk on. Welcome back.
Yeah, my diamond.
All right. Give thanks. All right. So what's your guess this morning?
It sounds like clapping the slippers. You know, like somebody licking the slippers on, like slippers on, like somebody hold the slippers and licking it.
Yeah, man. We know them way, man. Them flip flop there. We know them way, man.
Yeah, it sounds that way.
You don't want to change. Not about the answer there. Eat that.
Hey, the honest of me. I'm going to come close to that.
Delroy is aware that Jody create the sound,
yeah,
right?
Man, so he might work with Jody up.
Yeah, man, I wonder if him figure said Jody maybe, I don't know, maybe went to the beach or something and some sand is on the slippers and she walk.
No, it's not the beach, it's like walking on a tile.
Oh, so she wearing the slippers.
And it's I should hold it and I lick it.
Yeah, man. That's it, man.
Click,
clip. Yeah, man.
It's on some similar like that to me.
Yeah, man.
I have an extent of still,
No, man, I want where I get there around there, man, because I want to sound bad there, but you know what I have to tell you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, respect, man. Give that. Alright, go move right on to the next caller. Good morning, welcome to the Secret Sound Game.
Hello, morning.
Morning, General. May I beg you turn on the radio there, please?
Yeah, morning, gentlemen.
Morning. Who's calling?
Fisher.
Fisher. Oh, go on.
Healings Fisher.
Not much. Blessings.
Yeah, man. So your answer?
My answer is a light switch I click on and off.
Jody, it looks like, that's all. Him say a light switch I flick on and off. One minute, Jody, I think Fisher. You don't want to change nothing, Fisher. You don't want to add nothing, you don't want to subtract. You're good.
No, nice. I don't say that's the thing there.
Alright, and yes, the thing, WG. Good try. Respect.
Let's play the sound again. Thank you, Fisher. Let's play the sound again and see if it will help anyone to determine what is the answer. Check this out. That is the sound.
Alright, like we have a call up on the WhatsApp line. Alright, morning, welcome to the Secret Sound Game. Hi, morning. Sorry, a little low. Hold on, I could fix that there. I could fix things. I'm hearing you, but you're a little low. Alright.
Okay, is it the little device that you use to light the stove?
Like then look a stove lighter there for the people who can't use matches. I know it. Yeah, man, look a click.
Instead of using the matches, you use that little.
Yeah, man, the stove lighter. That me call it. Yeah. Oh, I'm
not sure of the name of it.
Oh, I like that answer. Who's
you use it to light the stove.
Yeah, well, that's not bad. Who's calling?
I'm Sue.
Pardon? Who's calling?
Suzette.
Oh, Suzette. Suzette, I like your answer. I like your voice, Suzette. But here we're going to hope you like my voice after this. Good try. Good try, Suzette. Appreciate it. The one I like that one. I have one more, Jojo. All right. Let's hear this one. Good morning. Morning. Well, go on. Who's this?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right.
Hold on.
My answer is...
Okay.
Hello, you hear me?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you. Let's hear your answer.
My answer is somebody playing a game of pool.
The good old billiards. Yeah. Pool. A game of pool. Yeah, one. Yeah. Jojo, you can play pool. Yeah, man, that doesn't sound bad. Who's calling, by the way?
Chantal from Portmore.
Gee, Chantal, you know more on the gift package go. You know more can't go our place. You know, but you know it. You know this I go, Chantal. A good try though. Appreciate the call.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, man, respect. Yeah.
Well.
Boy.
Difficult going so far. 4 callers. Wrong answer for each of them.
Sure, them have my guesses too. So my last now.
My God.
Yeah,
will we get a winner before Christmas? Let's see. Good morning. You're on the air. Welcome, caller. Hello. Morning, sir.
Go ahead.
Sport, I think it is. It's a a breaker switch. Someone switching the switch on the breaker inside the house.
Who's calling?
Earl.
Earl of the world. Yeah. So you say Earl, a switcher, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, yeah, switch back on everything after you break all chip on them thing, though. Yeah, man, I know them style there. Richie, you know, so Jody, I can make the people them pre me. Oh, well. Good try. Good try. Yeah, John, good try. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, no winner this morning. And we're going off into our next interview segment. Just to tell you that our next guest this morning is a multi-award winning entrepreneur. His name is Nathaniel Peat. And he is, in fact, the chair of Jamaicans Inspired, which is a national and internationally spread organization having engaged Jamaicans by descent in philanthropic support over the last 12 or so years. In fact, the Financial Times have named our guest, Mr. Peat, 2 times in the Upstanding Leaders Power List, and again as one of the top 100 ethnic leaders in technology. Isn't that fantastic? During his time as a global Jamaica Diaspora Council representative, he addressed concerns by partnering with food companies during COVID-19 to deliver food to some 500 homes. He also helped programs provide oxygen equipment. He has participated in symposiums with the Jamaica Stock Exchange to increase investment in Jamaica, has partnered with banking institutions regarding housing. Let me tell you a little bit more of what Mr. Peat has done. He has assisted persons in applying for citizenship, advocated in the deportation issues, challenged national negative press, supported Jamaica Basic School and Jarrett Foundations, and the list goes on and on and on. We're very pleased to have him with us this morning as our guest. Good morning, Mr. Peat. Welcome to the program. How are you doing?
Good morning. Boy, I'm tell you something. I'm in Jamaica bad. I'm so rich, and it's great to be with you here this morning on the bridge.
All right. I hope you get here soon, man. That sounds like it's before December 31, you know, maybe by Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah, man. But I'm due to reach on the 12th of December. I'm flying in. So, boy, if I can get involved in the Maxwell Park initiative, that would be so good.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, I really think that would be a good idea for you to be a part of. It's the kind of thing that you've been doing, giving back and trying to support many times the less fortunate. Tell us about the desire, how it started for you to be helping people at so many different levels. Take us to the genesis of it.
I mean, you know, I have come from a family that is about giving. You know, my dad and my mom, they always said to me, you know, make sure you give more. And because of that very strong foundation of Christian giving that I had when I was growing up in the household and just being surrounded by, you know, people that always were thinking about the greatest significance in your life is not found through the house you live or the car you drive, but the greatest significance is found through the amount of service you give to somebody. That was something which was just thread directly through me as a young person. And because I didn't do too well at school in the United Kingdom, what happened was it was people reach out to me to help to support me with my journey. And I recognize that it doesn't matter where you are from, doesn't matter where or the level you are coming from, it doesn't matter how you are positioned right now financially. If you have the right support framework, you can achieve success. And so my whole life has been about purpose, whether that be through my own company, The Safety Box, which works with at-risk young people in prison and those that are involved in gangs, or whether that be through my solar company, Gen X, which is providing solar solutions for those people less fortunate in the Caribbean and in Africa, or you know, within the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council with Jamaicans Inspired. I remember we went down to Jamaica when I was a younger person for the very first ever Jamaica Diaspora Future Leaders Conference, where we had young people from Jamaica, those from Canada, the United States, and the UK. We went down to Jamaica to look at the issues that young people were facing in Jamaica at the time. Many of those young ambassadors have gone on to great things now, you know, in Jamaica. I mean, they're notable Jamaicans now, some 10 year, 12 year, 13 years later. And I'm one of those people that were charged initially with that 2009 conference to try to support Jamaica, that be through sporting initiatives that be through philanthropic giving to help build back houses, partnering with organizations on the ground in Jamaica to support houses that need, infrastructure projects or other things, such as the Angel Foundation, which helps young people that have issues in hospitals, providing hospital beds and ambulances and so forth. And so this philanthropic giving and this social investment really has been something which has been ingrained as a golden thread through my entire existence. And to extend this to Jamaica now is just something which I have to do because, the diaspora longs to be back in Jamaica. The diaspora wants to invest in Jamaica, and really to create those pathways for many people is something which I want to do by assisting those who want to give investment into Jamaica, but they don't know how. If they want to contribute, let's say books or reading literature or even clothes or other things, they don't know how to do that. And through this position, I hope I will be able to continue the work which I've been doing previously.
We certainly hope that you will as well. The Global Jamaica Diaspora Council has been assisting Jamaicans for a long time. How active is it today, and what are some of the services that you provide?
Well, the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council is a new initiative, I would say the last 2 years, whereby the Ministry of Foreign Affairs had come together and accommodated a wider group, a wider collective, because traditionally you had an advisory board, which is the Jamaica Diaspora Advisory Board, and that contained mainly the three major regions within the diaspora. That's the United States, United Kingdom, and also Canada. But recognizing the incredible entrepreneurial talent and innovation of Jamaicans, that them go everywhere and everybody recognize Jamaica, whether they be in China, whether they be in Africa, or whether they be in England. If I do the Queen's English, they're so versatile and can switch up them accent everywhere them go. Yeah. And Jamaicans are so visible. What they did is they expanded this network to a global board, and so this is a global movement now, whereby we have global ambassadors for Jamaica. Well, ambassadors is the wrong word. It's actually council representatives, which are advisory members that can assist Jamaica with the national growth agenda leading up to Vision 2030.
There are many Jamaicans overseas who basically need representation at different levels. This obviously is something that you take very seriously at the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council.
Absolutely, of course, because even where I've had people come to me that said that they can't, get something for their young person because they want to get their citizenship. It is a way in which we can then work directly with the missions to assist them with documentation, to assist them, to help them to understand how they can do this. Where we have provided advocacy as well for those who were looking at being deported. This is something whereby we have intervened to stop them from being deported out of the United Kingdom. If they left Jamaica when they were 1 or 2, they've got their entire family here in the United Kingdom, where we have now lobbied with support groups to try to help them to stay in the United Kingdom. Whether it be something like where we had Famaland, which was the BBC comedy show, which depicted a very vulgar, a very negative image of Jamaicans in a British society, which already deems us as being yardies or drug dealers or whatever. I tweeted out a tweet, and I said, I am so disappointed with this, which engaged the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Minister Kamina Johnson-Smith, the Senator. And she then responded, and we had a direct rebuttal, which was seen through the media. It is to try to protect brand Jamaica. It is to promote brand Jamaica in the diaspora regions, to ensure that we have the best outlook in terms of people. Sorry, my lighting has gone out for the viewers that are online, but I hope you can still see me in the studio.
Yes, we are.
Renewable energy, sustainable energy is another thing here. Where I have lighting that goes off in my office if I'm not moving too much. Again, it is sustainable drive, because why is it that Jamaica is still 97% accessing this the fossil fuel, which is so difficult to pay for many organizations, for people, even for basic schools in Jamaica, and many families are struggling because of the huge energy bills. It is to look at ways in which we can create pathways for energy companies to get into Jamaica, to assist with sustainable solutions. And these are some of the strategies that the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council has, both with the working groups of partnership, creating partnership arrangements with companies in the United Kingdom that are diaspora owned, with companies in Jamaica again. What about trade from Jamaica to the diaspora regions again, whereby the income of those entrepreneurs in Jamaica can now be boosted with a dollar or with a pound or with a euro or with another currency. Again, those partnerships are important. So there's a working group for that. There is a working group for crime and violence where we're speaking about peace. We know that the prison system needs reform. We know that young people need more provisions to get them off of the streets, to give them entrepreneurial skills and talent and investment into those areas. And this is what the Diaspora Council is about. It is about creating pathways of the diaspora to now invest back into Jamaica. We are Jamaican as well. There's about 2.5 million Jamaicans outside of Jamaica. I think even more with the heritage of first and second and third generation Jamaicans here. When we begin to now have a movement back into our country, Jamaica, that is when we can create a greater change. We don't need Chinese and we don't need others coming in. All right, it's good that they do things there, but what about the diaspora? And this is creating that pathway for us to now invest into the country, both through social giving as well as financial and philanthropic efforts to support Jamaica.
Hey, yo, Mr. Peat, greetings. My name is Shelz. Yo, hey, I can already big up, man. Yeah, I can already tell just based on what you were saying that I can already tell the areas you'll be focusing on. Should you be successful with your candidacy? So right away, man, for just get into it. How can persons vote for you, Mr. Peat?
Well, what they first need to do is they need to register online. So you need to register online via the website, which is glowjamcouncils.com. That is glowjamcouncils.com. And on that website, there is regional registration for various different areas of the world, of the globe. And within this, they will then be able to register for their region, at which point that will close on the 2nd of January. Post the 2nd of January, the nominations will be then published by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then from there on the 10th of January, the voting will begin. Once they've registered, they will then get the relevant details, the announcements would be made, and they will be able to vote on the 10th. So the key thing here is to access the website, which is glowjamcouncils.com, and then from there, register for the region. And follow the guidelines which will be outlined within the automated email. Registration closes on the 2nd of January, and then voting begins on the 10th of January. And that's how they can register. I can also have the studio put that out as well.
Yeah.
So you guys can just repeat that. glowjamcouncils.com.
We will for sure, and we wish you all the very, very best. So how soon after the 10th of January will we able to be celebrating with you as the victor in that in that race?
What them say you have to manifest the words that the Bible says.
Absolutely.
The power of life and death is in the tongue.
Speak it into being.
When I win, you have to speak it out into existence. Yes. So you're looking at February. So hopefully I can get down for Rebel Salute as well, can celebrate in Jamaica as well. Yeah, but everything is lined up and everything is online, and I will share definitely everything with the studio so you guys can push it out as well. This is about creating the pathways, and I know the bridge is heavily about pathways into the diaspora.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much for this time on the radio this morning, and I really wishing everybody the best. And remember that you have to just aspire to inspire before you expire. Right. It is about us shining our light. When we can shine our light, we have the ability to bring brightness to darkness. So thank you very much.
When people speak like that, we usually say bars.
Yeah.
Well done, well said, and we definitely are appreciative of what you're doing. We feel your passion for Jamaica, and it's good to see that you are a positive voice in the community, and you have not even developed an accent. You still sound like a yard man, straight up. So big up yourself.
Well, we have the ability to move into English if we need to for the English people.
Because you're versatile like that. Nathaniel Peat, thank you so much, man. Good luck and all the best, all right?
Thanks a lot.
All right, he's an award-winning entrepreneur. I told you, it's a long list of achievements, too many to mention. We didn't even talk about the fact that he met with and collaborated with the mayor of London to address racism in the police force.
Wow.
He has supported Jamaican athletes, collaborated with the JOA. He has been featured in Forbes. Yeah, and has received an honorary fellowship from Brunel University. Man who is very, very passionate about Jamaica. We wish him well as he goes forward to become that representative for South UK at the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council.
And right now, you don't know, so we're getting our mad bad piece of interview right now, peeps. You don't know, so it's Fresh Face Tuesday, and the vibe's gonna be right with a very fantastic artist. I'm talking about Asabi. And interestingly, Richie,
yep,
she was born in Kingston, but guess where she relocated to?
Where?
Your place, man.
Portland?
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah, man, where she lived.
Good choice. That's where I'm from, Asabi.
Good.
Yeah, and apparently she lived up there until she started attending Edna Manley College back
We're in Portland
Kingston.
before you go on.
Yeah, man, see, no?
Port Antonio breastwork.
Okay. Wow. All right.
See there.
Our place that.
See
I went
there.
to Titchfield High School, so
Really?
I was waiting for this.
Man.
Here we go.
Me too.
All right.
See
We
there.
got that in
Connection.
Jody, you
It
keep
worked.
finding guests that I can relate to
See
in
that?
so many ways.
See that? I love this, man. I love this. I love what going. But anyway, what happened now, Richie, is that after leaving Edna, Asabi went on to perform in many well-known hotels across Jamaica, weddings and other special occasions. She specialized in jazz and reggae performances. So I'm wondering if that affects the music. We'll see. But on May 1st, 2020, Asabi released her debut single titled Bamboo, and her desire is to touch as many persons as possible with her music so that they may experience the joy that music brings to her life. And what sets Asabi apart is her passion for music and her versatility. Her music contains notes of many different genres such as reggae, dance, Jamaican dancehall, and of course, jazz. So welcome, Asabi.
Thank you so much for welcoming me to your scene.
Yeah,
Yes.
you catch a soulful vibe already. That's right. So welcome. Now, right away, Asabi. Interesting name. Tell the listeners
Yes.
the story behind that.
Asabi.
Mm-hmm.
So I think everyone knows that when people have children, they tend to give the children the middle name tends to be like a grandparent's name or some special auntie name. So I have 3 siblings and I am the last one. So I'm number 4. So, they ran out on which granny name to give this child. So one sister got a granny name, next sister get the next granny name. Next sister after that got like favorite aunt's name. And then after that they were just like, you know what? We don't have anybody else, so let's just find a really good name. And I was the only planned child that they had. Everyone else was, just an accident. But they sat down and they said, you know what, let's have another child. And so they were looking for names, and my middle name is Asabi, and it means of chosen birth because they chose to have me. So yes.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
I like the name, and I like the story behind it too. Although I had to ask her when she mentioned it off air whether or not she got confirmation on that.
I did get confirmation. All my siblings were asking mommy and daddy, we want somebody else to play with, but the thing is they wanted a boy. So
but they accepted a girl.
They had to accept the girl.
Absolutely. Hi, mommy and daddy.
Big up.
So let's move on to your years at is it Edna?
Yes, Edna
You're
Manley
right.
College.
You actually pursued a degree in jazz and popular music.
Yes, in performance.
In performance?
Yes.
Give us a little more details on that course of study.
So I spent 4 years there doing, I also did a minor, which was bass. I have a passion for the bass guitar. So I did bass, and of course I sang, and I met a lot of great people throughout the years. Many people in the music business now, not only artists, but musicians.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 of my best friends, one was Jordan Jacob Ray Phillips. So he attended school. We were in the same class, and we had the same vocal teacher and all of that stuff. Another great friend of mine, he passed away on Thursday night. His name was Ducky. That's his nickname, but his name is Garth Forrester. Great guitarist.
Just this Thursday?
This Thursday.
So sorry to hear.
Thank you. He played for Protege.
Okay.
That's most recently. He just came off a tour probably like a month ago. But he's been working with Alborosie and other big acts.
Yeah.
But he's an amazing, like, legendary musician, you know, a great man.
Yeah.
And also was in the same year with Virgo, you know. Romain Virgo. So there was a lot of great people, I would say, in my, not that there's, you know, but I just feel honored to have gone to Edna Manley and got immersed in the music and just the people and the culture, you know. So it's a great pleasure.
That would be a great source of motivation, I suspect. I mean,
For
seeing
sure.
what they were doing and this excellence
For
and
sure.
successes and so on.
Yeah.
So you couldn't resist the urge. But I'm interested to find out, Asabi, how, having studied jazz and popular music, have you found a way to merge those two in the music that you're putting out now?
Well, melodies for sure. Deliverance within doing, you know, vocal training and stuff like that. So, and then of course just immersing myself in jazz and classical music. I've heard that I have a very sweet tone. And I would say I would thank going to Edna Manley and being introduced to those genres that, you know, helped me to sound the way I do sound now.
Okay, cool.
So those I like to use the word soulful. Is that a good way to describe
It
any
is
music?
a perfect way to describe
Nice.
my tone, you know.
And will we hear that in Bamboo, which is the track out
Bamboo.
right now?
Bamboo. Yeah, but Bamboo is a little different.
Yeah,
you know,
how so?
but because it was my first time stepping out of my sweet jazz singing love songs, you know. I'd say subtly raunchy. It's not like full.
Well, usually when we hear names like Bamboo and even Sugarcane, for instance, you start thinking, okay, where's the artist going with that?
Okay.
Yeah, the artist goes where the artist usually goes.
And there you go.
Yes.
All right. So that's all that Bamboo. Okay.
They go into the creative realms.
Yes.
So you're not suggesting then that we expose Bamboo. It can be played. Okay, so Jody says it can be played.
Of course, you have to have clean versions of everything.
Okay then, all right. So we'll get a chance to hear it in a short while from now. There's another single though that I'm interested for you to tell us about, which is "Hold the Faith."
Yes, I released that earlier this year. Hold the Faith is my first non-raunchy song, but one that I wrote through the time of the pandemic. I think I started writing it in late 2020. And it's really a song that I wrote to uplift myself and others, you know, in the pandemic time, especially musicians. Like, we got really hit hard. Everyone knows that.
I know that.
Anyone in the entertainment. So it was really hard, but it would not last forever. So it was just a song saying, you know, hold the faith, know that things will be great and you will be great, you know.
So have you been spending a lot of time writing material, even some that you have not yet released?
Yes, I do have a good amount of songs that I haven't released as yet. But I'm very meticulous with my mood and my mode. Like, you know, sometimes I'm like, yeah, that's my mode right now. And then the next time I'm like, I don't think I want to push that out as yet. So, yeah.
Do you find it easy to write songs?
I'd say 50-50 on easy and hard. But the thing with me is if I get someone sending me a track and I love it, like right away as I hear it, I will start writing something.
Almost like it speaks to you.
Speaks to me. But if it doesn't connect with me, I'll probably, this is what when I just started writing, I didn't notice it as yet, but you know, I heard a rhythm and I would be listening to it and I'm like, okay, let me try my best to like push out some words. If the lyrics are constipated, it will not be a good song, and I don't write. But if it's the total opposite with the lyrics, you know, I know that, this is it. So once I have a hard time writing a song on a track, I know it's not for me.
Yeah.
Constipated lyrics.
Right. When it's constipated, it's hard and it hurts and it's not good. Do you know?
It's almost like it poisons your system.
Exactly.
I actually sat down the other day why I asked, and I said, let me try to write a song.
Yeah.
Seriously, recently.
And how was the experience?
I was distracted so many times that I just gave up on it at that time because one person called me about an order, the other person called me about a booking, another person called me about something else, and so I was just distracted.
That's another thing with me. If I'm writing, like I literally wait until everybody is sleeping. Even if they send me a track like in the middle of the day, I'll say I will listen to it later. I don't open it until I know that I'm fully, you know, focused on it, or I can have my time. So probably 12, 1 o'clock, even if it's to fall asleep and wake up back, and I know there's total peace and quiet, and nobody can link me and distract me. That is when I can write.
Respect.
I'll try that next time around. Right. Where can people find you?
Instagram for sure. That's Asabi Sings.
Spelled
ASABISINGS. And I'm also on Twitter and of course YouTube. All streaming platforms have my music. I currently have 4 singles out now. My most
and counting.
Right. And my most recent one is Tainted Love. I wrote that I started writing it in June, and I got a little constipated with the lyrics. And then July, there was an explosion of lyrics due to circumstances, so Tainted Love. Tainted Love is, and mostly when I write, it's facts. It's things that I've experienced and I've gone through.
Okay.
That's right.
Yes.
Got you. All right, so it's Asabi Sings on IG, you mentioned.
Yes.
And she's definitely one for the future. We're going to get a chance now to hear your song, Bamboo. We want to wish you all the best, Asabi.
Thank you.
Good to see that another Portlander.
Yes,
right?
Yes,
shining.
of course.
Yeah.
It's a good look.
And best wishes going forward.
Thank you.
All right.
Respect, man.
Let's hear
Respect.
Bamboo right now